Hello, my nails. How y'all doing today? And today we have another update video. Yay! Even though only 10 of you watch it. Whatever. Anyways, so today I'm here to talk about why SlugRound, the SlugRound channel has not been up. I'm pretty sure some of you, the 10 of you, have been probably wondering why the hell it hasn't been up or whatever. And the reason being is because the computer that I said that I already had problems with, that I sent it up for repair. It came back, and it's still having the same problem. It's still broken. And you're probably saying like, oh, what's the how is it still having problems? Well, the technicians that fixed it told me that they when they got it here, the video card was having some problems, so they just switched it out, and then they tested it on 3D Mark, and they said it was fine. Now that made me nervous because I was like, the video card, what the hell? I mean, what are you talking about? The video card, and I asked them about it, and they said, "Well, we tested your gaming computer through 3D benchmark, and it scored very high, and it didn't say there was any problems, so we sent it back." And I said, "Did you test it with an actual game?" And they said, no." And I said, I was just sitting there like, "Are you fucking serious? Are you shitting me?" And I was just shocked and appalled that they would just be like, "Oh, that's good enough," and then cut it off. Ridiculous. But anyways, I got it back, and the CPU was still spiking and still having problems like that. So I called them up again. I called them up. I got another free repair, of course, since they fucking sent it to me broken. But um, I also, I also told them I want you to inspect every single part of this computer. And in fact, I'm probably going to put like pictures of the graphs that I have made for Battlefield and stuff like that. I'm going to show them it. I'm going to put it on the little note I put in the box, and I'm going to definitely make sure that they fix it, because I mean, I really do hope that this time around, if they don't even get the note and they like kind of look at it like, what? If they don't get it, I hope that they're just like, okay, well, if the CPU is having a problem, I'm just gonna replace the CPU, or the motherboard and the CPU are having a problem. I think it's the motherboard. The motherboard and the CPU are having a problem. I'm just gonna, leave it. But I don't know if it's necessarily the motherboard, because if it was the motherboard, then the motherboard would have problems with like kind of cutting on and off. Things like maybe the graphics card would be having spikes, and the only time I've ever had graphics card spikes was when I had out of date drivers. So, in what I've seen, is that the CPU is the main thing having a problem, and that is the main reason why I've been like, this is so fucking, this is making me so angry. But um, I also would like to say that another reason why the SlugRound thing has been delayed, because they could have probably just made a few Battlefield funtages, or at least made a hello video with my Roxio gear on my laptop. Is the fact that what happened in school, and school's about to let out soon, and I'm in trouble uh, in school right now because I took a long trip, and a lot of things got mixed up to the point where, like, right now I have a class that has an F in it, and a good chunk of it is because I have a little bit of missing work. But I also got to take a final in that class, and I basically got to ace it. And also, I'm probably gonna try and get some extra work uh, to try and help that, even though I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to. But I have my hopes up. I still hope that I can. And that's all been, pretty stressful and time consuming. So I'm sorry about that too, because I probably could have made this video a little bit earlier too. But I just got this thing. I just hooked up this thing on Friday, and I had a bad feeling because usually technicians act a certain way. If they can't find a problem in like the first 30 seconds, they'll be like, "What the hell? There's nothing wrong with this thing," or like just slap a new graphics card in and then hope for the best. And I mean, if they see if it works in a certain way in the proper 100% way, then they'll be like, all right, it's fine. Because even the person on the call said, well, you do know that the thing tests out the game engine, and I was thinking to myself, but it's not a game. You're not playing with it. You're not using your keyboard and mouse to like manipulate a game. What you're doing in something like a 3D Mark or a game engine tester is that you're just testing out what the graphics card does, and it doesn't really test out the CPU that much. And I'm pretty sure that if I did a CPU test, something would be coming up as wrong. Like my usage was too high at some points, which would explain the spiking and stuff like that. Excuse me. And I will say that in some cases, like Battlefield 4, it seems like the problem has gotten worse, in my opinion. From what I can see, it doesn't look like the problem has fixed itself at all. Now, Battlefield 4 has stopped the kind of like low frame rate thing, but it still stutters, it still lags, it still has like, jittering and stuff like that, and that's not, DICE's fault. That's my fault. Because I check out my graphs on my CPU/GPU graph, and it's just bad. It's horrible, and that's why I said I really want to put a fucking note in there with the pictures of me testing out the computer, and definitely a picture of me just trying to have the computer work and it just not working. Because maybe that'll make it so that they'll be like, okay, there's something wrong with this. And I am really sorry for this delay, and I'm really pissed off too because, I mean, it's their job to fix computers, right? I mean, I just feel that that was just a half-ass way of just getting out of actually searching up what the problem was. Say, oh, how is there a CPU spike? I mean, because let me tell you this: if I were to open Task Manager right now, if I were to open Task Manager and show the performance, there would be CPU spikes in my performance. And you know what? I'm definitely going to take a picture of that because that pissed me off on how they not once opened up Task Manager, checked out the performance, and looked at it and was like, that's unusual. Because you know what? Then they would have probably been like, oh, fuck. Oh, I see. You got to just replace this. And they would know what to do. I'm just really kind of pissed off at this situation because I was really hoping that this computer would be something to kind of ease my stress off of school because it has been getting very heated and stressful for me especially. And there's so much shit to worry about and so much shit to watch that I really just needed something to give me a break, and this didn't. And I was kind of pissed off at it. I'm gonna be honest. But SlugRound will be up as soon as I get this computer back. And if it's working, then I will make a farewell video on this channel so you all know to go subscribe to SlugRound. And then I will definitely 100% be uploading on SlugRound, I hope. And just, hope that nothing else goes wrong, because I really hope it doesn't. And if something does go wrong, I'm just going to stick with SlugRound. I don't care because, there's no one over there right now. It's just that I didn't want to continue Hammer Plays because of there was like subscribers on it. I just kind of wanted to start over at like a low amount of subscribers or like none, and I would have felt like a little bit better about that. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I think that's all I had to say. I'm trying to review my brain. Anything else I wanted to say? Hmm. Yeah, I think that's it. So, anyways, guys, I will see you later, and I hope y'all take care over this Memorial Day weekend. Goodbye.